And do you have some advice for people who want to start a career in sport today? What is needed to get started to work with gaming sports?
Yeah, that's always a big one. But I think I post about it on LinkedIn often also, right? The careers of esports. And I think one thing that's really good to remember is that esports is not that unique as where it's going. There's a unique domain expertise, but so is blockchain or Web3 or some finance markets or some early technology markets or a fintech or something like that, right? That's a niche, nuanced expertise you need from the domain. But outside of that, there's normal roles. They're a bit more digital in that sense, but you need marketing, right? Digital marketing is that difference. You said you worked in banking, right? Okay, it's a different product, but some of the mechanics are the same, right? You're gonna have to go and attract some customers that may convert, right? You have to build a funnel, you have to analyze your stack, you have to be smart about it. So I think before you think I want to work in esports, I think back up a bit and say what's my skill set, what can I bring, because at the end of the day that's what it's going to come back to. It's like, how good are you as an employee, right? Do you have a skill set that can be applied into the industry? And we still get too many, which is like, they haven't gone to school, they haven't tried a lot, they haven't had an internship, but they really love League of Legends, for example, right? And while I'm a big fan of that, that's cool. You love League of Legends, but it's not going to get you very far in getting an actual job, right? Um, Getting on Coursera, taking online course. There's so much free knowledge available right now. Also, I think, especially for this generation, right? Think about if you're an internet person, you go to YouTube and all that stuff. There is so many, these small courses you can take anywhere in anything, literally right now, that you could get yourself a speed education for like $100 somewhere if you just put your mind into it and you YouTube, and then you learn a branch of business and then use that for something. So I think that would be my number one advice. And don't think that your passion or interest in games is a big enough asset to go anywhere in esports, because it's not. Like it's not gonna get you far enough. If that makes sense.
Nice. And just like implementing your answer, nowadays you have like so much information, like so many podcasts, like our
Yeah.
podcast,
Like
uh,
our podcast.
our podcast. You have like, for example, I told you about the EG, like Evil Genius. They did like
Yeah.
a program to help people who want to start. All the time, like companies, like big companies, are doing some programs to help people to show people how to do things. So, and the most important, in my opinion, if you don't have like entry level jobs, you have like projects that you can work as a volunteer and get the experience that you need. I think Jonas is one of the example. Is that he started with a dream, being a pro player. I don't know. It could be a lot of different if esport wasn't like that, but he tried, and now he's the COO of the company. He got the experience that he needed, and now he understands how it is the atmosphere of the sports, and
Yeah.
he can do the job. I think you have like a lot of like volunteer, or I don't know, projects to help other kind of people that you can work and get this experience.